morning to you. This is a different format than what you're used to seeing me as. Reason being is that this is in on the AM and not on the usual PM that you're used to seeing me. Usually I'm on, actually right after Alex Jones. He'll do his 4th hour host, and I'll just forget about that. But usually I'm mid-afternoon to early dusk, whatevs. So anywho, um, yeah, good morning to you. Happy new month to you. I don't really have much of a prerequisite as to what it is you folks want to talk about. No, I'm not on my earpiece. So just did some short videos. So I thought right before the InfoWars show that I give you guys a call to see what's on your mind, if anything. I want to see what kind of audience that think. Do I have did I plug the link? All right, no, that's the link. That's the link. Why didn't I not hit? So anyway, want to welcome the first person who just came on. I see that early, supposedly. So I'll only be on for until the end of the hour. I was planning on being on earlier, but I had to get my shit in order. So anyway, I did a short video. I guess I could show you this as to what I'd be eating. So yeah, that's Cinnabon. That's Cinnabon right there. So I know it's junk food, but it's the only thing we truckers have an option to eat. I know it sucks, but you try to make the most of it with what you can, I guess. So, all right, let's see whether or not I get any callers or if anyone wants to chime in, tune in about next week. I don't think the whole race is going to be even counted next week. My prediction is that the mail-in votes will just stall it for a week, just like last time. I don't see what's going to be any different than last time. I mean, I'm still jaded. I'm still shell-shocked from 2020 mules, so I don't expect anything less. So, put you that way. I guess I could stay silent until someone chimes on in, wants to say hello. The brunch edition, new month. So first of the month. Hmm. Maybe I should give it the half hour. Hmm. See if anyone wants to chime in. Anyone, welcome on in. Hmm. See if I get anyone. Hmm. See if I get a different audience, different time of day. Maybe. Hmm. Maybe. I don't see anyone else on. Hmm. 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 Looks like we have a caller. All right. Let's see who wants to chime on in. Oh, it's Wendy on her phone. Wendy phone? So Wendy is in the house. What's up, Wendy? Are you live?
You mean am I live? I'm right here.
No, I meant, okay, okay, you don't need to come off after me like that, but anyway, no, like live. Like,
I was asking.
yeah, no, live.
I am not streaming myself.
That's what I figured. I said, are you also live?
I don't know how well you can hear me, so I'm sorry.
It's like really windy where you are. Oh, I didn't realize you could call me on your phone. Huh. So welcome, Wendy, to the show. Let's see if I can hear you. Hopefully I can. Uh-oh. Do I need to plug in my earphones? Uh-oh. I might need to plug in my earphones. Let me plug them in. Okay.
Come in, Wendy. See if you could hear me. Oh, we got two people in the chat. I can kind of hear you, but you're like really far away. You sound really distant. Are you outside? Sounds like you're at a laundromat. Okay. Looks like you hear you better then. I was talking. Sounds like you're at a laundromat or something. Sounds like she's at an aquarium. Well, we got another caller, all right. Let's see, who is calling in? We have two Wendy's? Cool, we got Wendy and Wendy. Yeah, I can mute that other one. Oops. Oh, okay. All right, Wendy is back, everyone. Whoops. Welcome back to the show, Wendy. All right, you sound much better. Yeah, a whole hell of a lot better than last time.
Yeah, the phone's across the room, and I didn't want to move it. I'm afraid of bumping the tether.
Oh,
but
gotcha.
Put it on the hot spot for now, so I'm going to take my...
gotcha.
I got new glasses. They're bifocals, which is really hard to...
Oh.
But I can see my computer and reading much better now.
Yeah, that's why I got laser eye surgery. I didn't want to have to put up with that anymore. So, bless you.
Well, the Lions Club paid for it. I couldn't buy it myself, so.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I can't tell you how many eye infections I got from contact lenses. The eye doctor at one point told me that wearing eyeglasses worsened my vision. That's right, because it's how it's placed on your nose.
Yeah.
So my vision actually worsened because of eyeglasses. As weird as that sounds. You're like, wait a second.
Last time I got glasses, that's what happened.
Yeah. Well, it depends on how they're positioned on your nose. That's the thing. So it's unfortunate.
They need adjusted. I wasn't able to go there. Someone had to pick them up for me. So they need an adjustment. I'll get that done when I get in Mesa.
Yeah. But I didn't realize that your vision, or at least I always thought, all right, eyeglasses, it's a shoo-in that my vision will improve. What happens? That's not always the case. I mean, you like for it to be the case, but when it don't, I mean, it sucks. So I was like, damn, it's just kind of stinks, but that's what happened. So
Yeah.
happy first of the month. Halloween's gone over and done with. It's a kid's holiday anyway. I don't celebrate that shit. So, anywho, it's a new month. It's the first of the new month. I have. There's a lot of expectations of this month compared to last. October is whatever. So, a lot of things going on this month.
Yep.
Obviously, this time next week, or at least this weekend, I should be. I better be in Branson this weekend because if not, well, I just got to get it together to get to Branson. So I'll be coming to you there, and it was pretty cool seeing Mona on yesterday on the cooking panel. What have you? Yeah, I do watch it. And so, um, what is that? I know what she was talking about when she said balut. I know exactly what she was talking about. What they does is that they cook the egg to the point of where it's almost born, and then they eat it. I know that's
Ew.
sick. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, yuck. That's very sick.
yeah, yeah.
That's
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 why.
like eating
Um,
lamb almost. I like
that
lamb. Sorry.
yeah.
I'm
Is
gross.
is year is gyro lamb, by the way? Is that what gyro is?
It's a portion of lamb and a portion of beef or pork,
Mm.
however they make it.
Oh, yeah.
I do
But
like
that
lamb, but I don't like it too young. It's got to be old enough. I mean, it's
yeah,
really mean to like get them when they're too young.
yeah. That's how the beef industry is now, and with this fertilizer shortage, I mean, it sucks. Um, the
Yeah, they're
fertilizer.
having trouble finding hay out here from what I
Yeah,
hear.
mm, yeah. I guess this is the Wendy and U-Haul show. Ha, that's
Yeah,
funny. Yeah, that's cool.
I
So,
can
it's cool.
see.
Yeah, it's cool having a co-host. Hector usually plays that part, but he ain't here. That's okay. But he's a cool guy. Now, I'm hearing in the news that Diesel's going to run out by the 19th. I predict it. I don't know whether or not I should just have a clock down or a
What's
countdown at
gonna
this
run out?
point. Diesel,
Oh,
the fuel. Yeah. So that's the stuff that powers the tractors, powers the trucks. It even powers trains. I don't know if people realize that, but it do.
it
Um,
powers a lot. I
yeah,
I just wonder, these people planning on walking out of their businesses, did they not realize that the government wants people to be home? They're paying people to be home.
yeah. I
Like, why would you add to it and get them to reach their goal? They need to crash the economy, so that's why they're doing all that.
Yeah, I did a short. Well, actually, you were on my live yesterday, and I showed you. I said this place has a staff shortage. I said, what?
Yep,
I said, you got to be kidding me. I
everywhere.
said, what's better to do than to stay at home? I mean, I don't get it. It's just,
People think businesses aren't hiring because they don't want to. Well, there's a lot of them. That might be the bigger ones, but there's a lot of them who cannot get workers,
yeah. There's
and
a
they're
diet.
frustrated. Out in Quartzsite, they're not even opening up the restaurant everybody loves because they could not get workers last year.
Oh, that sucks. I went to one place. I don't know why I went there. Um, but I went there, and there were only two people there total. And so, poor chick. It was like the waitress who was also the chef in the back. So when she was taking orders, she'd go in the back and help cook. So I you're gonna find this weird, but it's like every first of the month or like every month transition, I try doing a fast or like a prolonged fast. So in this case, I did a short video on finishing and what I nicknamed the Ladima Burns 60-hour fast because she coined the term. Usually I go 48 hours, but I did 60 for her. Maybe it might just be a new thing. So I did complete 60 hours of no solids, no nothing. So unfortunately, I broke it with the cinnamon bun. Yeah, no, shame on me.
That's a
Shame on me.
horrible way to break a fast. How did you feel?
Nah, I'm feeling all right. I have coffee to as a washout. So
When
yeah,
I break a fast and I do a crap food, I feel horrible. But then I fast longer when I fast.
yeah. It's either that or I'm just so used to it. There was one time I went to an all you could eat buffet after 48 hours. That's a no-no.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Mashed potatoes, gravy. I had the chicken. Yeah, I had like a Thanksgiving meal. I'm like, ooh, I think I overdid it here, but I think I'm so conditioned. And I already said this already is that every 3 months or every 90 days is that I will fast. I will fast for 7 days to prepare for bite inflation. That's one. The other part is that I I don't know. I mean, I could have gone longer if I wanted to, but I weighed myself this morning, and I am at my ideal weight. Or I weighed myself, and
Oh,
it's a lot better than I thought. And I always figured, well, isn't it about your waistline too? So
no, I never
no, it
fast
isn't.
for that. I fast
Uh,
because I need to get rid of a food addiction or something, and then I got to watch what I eat afterwards because
yeah,
that'll erase anything I did with the fast.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know. You could call me a human yo-yo. I go in and out a lot. I mean, I guess I'm trying to lose the weight because I know I'm gonna gorge when I get to Branson, or I'll be eating
Huh.
a lot there. So
I'm excited to be doing all the walking I'm going to be doing out in Quartzsite. That's going to rock
yeah.
because I'm going to
Are you
get in
gonna do
shape.
10? Are you gonna do 10,000 steps?
Oh, probably easy.
Okay,
That's
that's
easy.
good.
I walk a few miles a day at least. That's a minimum when I'm not even doing anything on purpose.
Yeah. Well, 10,000 steps is miles. It's four and a
Okay.
half, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah.
Oh,
All right, that's
well,
cool.
maybe. It might
Yeah,
be. It's just I don't want to insure the truck and I don't want to drive it around.
yeah,
So I'm just going to get like 1 day insurance, which I better remember to do.
yeah.
And then
Okay.
I'm just not going to drive it.
Mm, okay. Sounds like a
Well,
plan.
I don't have the fuel to put in it anyway, so why pay insurance?
Oh, gotcha. Hmm.
I
Oh,
gotta I gotta figure out where I'm going after Quartzsite, and I gotta have the fuel to do it.
sure. Huh. Yeah. Hopefully you get the fuel that you need to get to where you need to go.
No, I know, and plus I need to get a storage unit in Quartzsite if I want to do any painting or trying to sell painting,
Sure.
which means moving my storage unit from Mesa to Quartzsite, which will mean another trip of fuel, and I have to wait till I get there to decide what the heck I can even do. If I
Oh,
can't do another trip from Mesa to Quartzsite, I will have to just leave my stuff in Mesa and not try to sell any art
oh.
trading.
You want to sell? You want to sell art, though, right?
I do want to sell it. Nothing's selling. I'm frustrated.
Oh. Well, nothing's selling for now. Just for now,
Yeah,
and then, yeah.
and I decided I can't get the pieces from that I dropped off in Pecos, which are my 3 best pieces.
Well,
So they're gonna have to stay there. I'll try to sell them online or something. One of them is a personal one. I'll never sell.
hmm,
But someday I can have her mail it to me, maybe.
sure.
Otherwise, they're gone for good. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Oops. Phone message.
That was me. Yeah, I
Gotcha.
got it. Well, I got a text. I got a phone call, and he left a message, but I can't check it when I'm doing all this. So I'm gonna check from my computer. Text him.
Gotcha.
It might be free food offer. Can't pass
Oh,
that.
that's good. Yeah.
Yesterday I had
Cool.
eggs because I was peeling all those potatoes or tomatoes. So
Sure.
I had egg breakfast.
Should I do an egg diet? You think like for a week I should just do straight up eggs? I thought Ladima brought that up too, and I've seen it on. Well, see, when I do research, I always look up screw tube videos, and I'm like, well, is this such a smart idea? And I said,
No,
well, maybe I should try it. No, egg diet is not a good idea.
any diet where it's just one food's not a good idea unless you're trying to isolate and find an allergy.
Hmm.
No,
Because
any diet
yeah,
where you're altering what you eat all the time isn't good. A temporary fast is good, but
yeah,
the best
hmm,
way to lose weight is just alter the way you eat forever. I do whole foods, but you're
yeah,
you're on the road all the time. That doesn't work.
yeah. Well, it depends on what the whole food is. If we're talking like whole processed foods, and yeah, but
No, no,
I
not
figured,
processed. I'm talking foods that are not processed.
yeah,
Don't get any processed foods. You don't shop the middle of the store. You just shop the outside aisles.
exactly, yeah, the fresh foods only. That's what I gun for.
Yep.
So if
Well,
I
then
could
I do
ever
beans
find,
and rice. They bury the beans and the rice in the middle of the store, so I got to go in the middle of the store for that. But
You can't. You can't. I don't think because I was looking into long-term storage of brown rice, but there's grease on it or oils on
Yep,
it, so you.
it goes rancid.
Oh, that sucks.
I
So it's
know
white
all
rice
my, and
only.
then I'm out in the elements, so it goes rancid faster. But I
Ugh.
figured out it's really gross, but I could eat it if I spice it up enough.
Oh, jeez.
But that's okay.
I like brown rice though. I like
I
brown rice.
don't. I don't
Oh,
like
you
brown
don't?
rice at
Uh,
all. I just do the white.
mm.
But then I'm adding stuff to it as much as I can grab.
I
So if it
figured
doesn't,
it. Brown rice is flavored enough as it is to be like, okay, this is it's unique.
yeah.
Uh, you
I
don't sound so
I think
thrilled.
a softer brown rice, when you overcook it, I can eat it.
Mm. I've heard this thing called quinoa or quinoa. I don't know if
Oh,
that's good for you.
quinoa. I like
Yeah.
quinoa. Pretty
Oh, you
good.
like it? Okay. At
I do.
least it.
It's a very earthy taste, but it's also got your proteins and your carbs. It's a perfect balance.
Ooh, there you go. As long as there's no gluten in it, I'm good. There's gluten, questionable.
I don't know. I
Mm,
suppose if you rinse it, you can get rid of a lot of that. You know,
mm.
cooking. I use a rice cooker.
Yeah, I use the slow cooker, what have you. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Cool. That's a slow cooker that I think you're talking about.
No, it's a rice cooker. It's they're made.
But you could also cook other things in there besides rice. So
Yep. Yeah, you can.
yeah,
I've
so
done
it's a
a lot
slow
of things
cooker.
in it.
Yeah, that'd make it a slow cooker then. Well, I guess you could call it rice, and then you could just slow cook whatever.
Yep.
Hmm. Okay,
And then I
that
have the
works.
Instapot, but I'm not going to be able to use the Instapot quartzite. I don't have the right inverter to run it.
Oh God, that
So now I've
sucks.
got all these big beans thinking I'm going to use an Instapot, but how am I going to do that?
Oh,
Third of its kind is listening in, she says. There
oh,
we
hey, while I work. See, I figured I'd go on now just to see if I get any kind of different audience than what I'm used to going on in the afternoons. I wonder if anyone else would be tuning in differently or if I'll get, because I know yesterday there was kind of a draw, which is cool. So I
Yeah.
figured I'd come in on the morning, not too long, another 10 minutes or so, and then, because I know we all have lunch or what
Well,
have you.
mornings are usually good, but I've been packing, and today I'm just waiting for warmth to kick in, and which reminds me, I got to go shut off all that heat stuff I cranked up in that camper before it turns 90 degrees in there. I'll be right back.
Okay. So that is Arizona Wendy, or Wendy with Arizona. Wendy of Arizona. I guess that's her name. I go ahead and throw a plug for her channel. I know not a lot of you are listening, but this show I could retitle guest co-host. Guest co-host there. And I do thank her for chiming in or for tuning in. That's pretty cool of her to do so. So, if she does have paintings, I don't know whether or not she could auction it on Scamazon or eBay, Craigslist, um, even the other social medias that I don't know too much about. Face page. I don't know too much about these other places, but I guess there are other means of. Oops, here she comes back. She's coming back.
Oh, you heard me sneaking
Huh?
in. Yeah,
Yeah, I heard you.
it's nice and warm in there. I was heating it up so I can work the pack.
Okay, cool. No, I was just plugging your channel, and I figured if you don't do Scamazon or eBay already, of different ways to sell your artwork.
Yeah, I'm
So
on
that's
Etsy, and that's about it for right now. I tried putting art on eBay. People just don't want to pay.
they're
It's
cheapskates then.
frustrating because it's
Yeah.
hard to want to sell your art for less than minimum wage. It's really painful. They don't
Well, no,
realize,
you got to make money on it.
well, you got to pay for the supplies. It's not like you just go work
Yeah.
and you can do that. So you got the canvases, which aren't always cheap, the paints. Just
Right.
frustrating. And then
Uh,
shipping itself. That's the killer
uh,
is shipping.
yeah. I sold something yesterday for $10, and I think I paid like 12 for shipping. I was like, "This is a lost leader." I was
Yeah,
like, "Eh."
I make these Zeke tassels, and people want to pay $8, and it's $4.50 to ship them. I'm like, you're kidding.
Oh,
And they have the
oh,
materials to put in it. So you want me to make these things for you for free? Is they don't understand. It's I know
ah,
people. Well, you get these large companies who get the machines who can just pick these things out, and
yeah.
so when somebody who works hard trying to do it
Well, it's
doesn't,
yours is handcrafted. Yeah, yours is handcrafted. Yours is different. It's
they
one of the
expect
reasons why a Rolls Royce costs more than the average car is because it is handcrafted and not mass produced like Ford's.
right.
Although that's where Jaguar comes from. So
So I
yeah,
am
that
thinking of going to prints on my paintings because those will
sure.
sell. People like cheap prints.
Mm.
They don't really want they just want the look. They don't really need the original. So I have to figure out where I can get a camera to take some pictures. I think iPhones will do pretty good pictures, and my friend has one.
Mm. Yeah, you could
I,
try that. See how that works. Huh.
yeah, I'm gonna take one out and try it, see how it works. And then the pictures that I dropped off in Pecos, she can do prints there, so I can maybe sell prints of the one. The other one's a textured picture. It's really gonna lose all its
Structure. Mm.
yeah, trying to do a print on it. It might be a pretty picture, but it just ain't the same when it's not multi-textured.
No, that stinks.
And the
It's a
one that
lot of.
I'm keeping forever, I might be able to do prints on. So
Hmm.
I'm going to check with her. I haven't got in touch with her. I was supposed to send her prices and a write-up on the thing. I never did it.
Oh, jeez.
I
Well,
know.
not yet, at least. Yeah, not yet,
Yeah.
at least.
No, well, after I get to Mesa, I'll just start thinking these things out a little more. I'm just so scattered trying to make things work, all stressed out how I'm going to get to Mesa, thinking of the money, thinking of how I'm insuring the truck. And
Oh,
what
that
makes
stinks.
me nervous is driving without AAA towing.
Oh my God. I blew out a tire on Saturday, and I luckily, you're gonna think I'm a dumbass, but that's okay. I forgot to renew my auto. I did renew it, so I did get towed. But boy, I was scared so shitless, excuse my French, on the side of the highway. And so luckily I was towed. The used tire was cash only. I was like, okay. So it was $40, but it wasn't it was the flatbed, not the tow. So that was good because it was one of the rear tires. So I thought I was honestly a sitting duck, but
Well, I'm pulling the
luckily
camper too. When I break down, nothing can be done with the camper. I have to rely on a nice stranger stopping and towing it for me.
oh
Which
my God.
somebody could just hook up, take it, and never come back with it.
Oh my God. Yeah, that is a possibility. You're not.
But what
Uh,
choice do I have? There isn't any other choices.
uh,
It's really expensive to have them tow a camper.
yeah, I don't want to
So
think
I'm
about
a
it.
little stressed. I'm scared, terrified. I'm wondering if I should just do the AAA for the towing benefit. Hope I make it so I have a home. It's so
Sure.
stressful.
Yeah.
That's the part about the long road trips is I almost want to just say I'll camp by the freeway, but they'll tow everything off and not give it to you till you pay a ton of money.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's the unfortunate. Oof. Yeah, you don't want to roll the dice on that. That's oof.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
I'm still
Hmm.
stressed trying to make these last minute decisions because $100 in AAA is food money for the month. I
Oh
do
my
have
God.
enough beans and rice, but I was hoping to eat something other than that.
Sure. Sure.
I was also hoping to move my storage and that'll save me 40 some dollars a month just alone moving the storage. So I don't know. Everything's so in the air still, and I'm supposed to be taking off tomorrow.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, tomorrow, yeah, well, at least you'll have tomorrow off, so you'll start the month off at least kind of fresh, having it off. And if you're going to be on, I'll see about catching on. Hmm. Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm My stomach's in knots, and that's why I couldn't. It was so rainy and cloudy yesterday. I couldn't even think enough to pack. That's how bad it
Oh
was.
my God. Ah, jeez.
So I have my whole campers to pack. I have all the nuts and bolts on the trailer to check. I noticed that one of my bolts for one of my braces at the bottom is completely gone.
Oh my God.
So I don't know if I'm leaving tomorrow or Thursday, but I gotta do stuff today. I'm just still waking up. I was up. I woke up in the middle of the night, tried not to turn on my phone so I wouldn't be stimulated.
Yeah,
But
I didn't sleep all that well. I think maybe I went to bed at like 2 or 3. I slept like crap. So
I
it's
woke
just,
up at 3. My neck is out again. I don't know what's happening there.
do you need a My Pillow? I could ship you one.
I don't even know. I've been using this cheap bamboo one. I used to have a firmer one. Went to
Yeah, I'll
replace it,
send.
and it didn't say firm on it.
Yeah, I should. I have to buy you a My Pillow now.
I've
I have
never
to
had
buy you a
one.
My Pillow. Yeah. Well, you're about to. So yeah, I gotta buy you a My Pillow. So whatever mailing address that. Well, if and when you arrive to a stable mailing address of where you could start receiving fan mail,
Yeah,
I got it.
if I got stuff before election day, it can go to an address in Mesa, but I don't know. I don't have an
Sure.
address in Quartzsite yet.
Mm, okay.
They went to a year membership instead of 3 month long, so I don't know if
Mm,
they still do the you can have something shipped without a membership and just pay extra. I don't know if they still do that, so I have to check. If you try
uh,
to do it to the post office, most of the time you don't get it.
oh, that sucks. I was supposed to. I ordered something I wanted to wear for next week, and it showed that it was delivered, and the guy on eBay blocked me. I said, "You bastard!" So, and I tried giving him a bad review, and they erased it. I said, "Shit." See, on eBay, I have 100% review. You can't negative review me. I'm bulletproof. So, um, I'm hoping that where I had a mail to is found, but if not, then just gonna have to buy. I'm just gonna have to buy a shirt when I get to Branson. It's kind of like when you show up to a concert, you're like, well, I don't have anything relating to a Trump concert, and then you'd be like, well, I'll just find whatever vendor and get ripped off there.
I have these containers I've been dying to get for in my camper. It makes it look like cabinets.
Sure.
And somebody offered to get them, but I didn't have a mailing address to do it to yet. And I'm like, I don't know. I have to work all this out.
Oh, damn. That sucks.
Yeah.
Hmm. We got a couple minutes left in the show. Sorry, I don't mean to rush things or what have you. I only plan on being on until the end of the hour. And
I got to get stuff done. Whoops.
yeah. But I think this might be one of the first times, if I'm not mistaken, not that I keep tabs on all y'all. Actually, I do. I think it's like the first time you've actually ever called into the channel. So this is like the first time that the channel's
Really?
hearing from you. I think so. I don't think you've, because the times that we've been on things like this, I've always called into you. So
Oh, okay.
um, yeah,
Yeah, I've
that's
been
it.
scared to call in places because of the last experience, but
Uh,
I'm getting brave again.
yeah. So as soon as you get, because I mean, I don't know what the lifespan or the shelf life of a My Pillow is. I have the Queen. King is a body pillow, and it's really done me good. Good in the neck, the shoulders, the back. Just all that good stuff. So if and when you get a mailing address, I could send one out to you,
All right.
and then you could try it out. Then you could tell me whether or not it works. It should work. It better work. It ought to work. So yeah, but then again, that is when you arrive to a more stable situation of where you have a fan mail mailing address. But in the meantime, that I've written this down, so I will keep you in mind about when it is that, and
Awesome.
not that I'm gonna rush you or to constantly remind
Yeah,
you,
the thing is,
but
I don't have any elasticity in between my neck bones,
mm,
and that's why all it takes is like when I went to the eye doctor for the exam, you put your chin in that holder,
yeah, the
and all
holster. Yep.
I must have moved wrong when I did that, and that's all it takes.
Uh,
But
Oh my
I
God.
don't know what I did this week. Maybe it's just still the same injury. I don't know.
Oh, jeez. I hope that gets better. I hope you don't need a chiropractor. Mm.
I wouldn't be able to afford one. I just live with the pain. I used to have a neck brace, but I put it in storage accidentally, and
Oh
some
my
rat
God.
some rats got into storage and chewed it all up. And I'm like, well,
Ah,
there goes that.
jeez. Damn. That sucks. Freaking
So
rats. I didn't
I
realize they jump too. I remember I dealt with rats back in the day. That was back in the day, of course. Ugh, God.
Yeah, people. I did canned stuff in the storage unit, but people put their other food in there, and it's like you're making attracting stuff for other people's storage to get ripped up.
Yeah. Oh my God.
They say no food, and I'm like, well, it's canned. There, nothing's
Yeah.
getting canned.
Oh my God. Yeah. So the half hour is over, and what's it? I know that it's kind of getting to the jaded part of the conversation, but anywho, um, so I'm trying to think the next time that I'll be on. It won't be tonight. It might be tomorrow, maybe on the afternoon. I'm looking at my schedule. So luckily with my schedule, I am close enough to where, because by
Yeah.
Monday I better be in Branson. Because my pickup for my vehicle that I'll be taking there is the morning of election day.
I'm
So
gonna
that's
stream
Tuesday.
my drive, but it'll probably be mostly loading because I don't have a Wii boost or anything.
I was looking into investing that or what have you. I see mixed reviews. I know Eric uses it, so
Yeah,
I'll see whether or
Eric's
not.
really working on hard on making quality streaming. He did
Yeah,
the little cartoon thing, which was so cool.
yeah.
And then
He
I
does it.
realized, yeah, that
Yeah,
costs money because that would be so cool to do. But I don't
yeah.
have a remote viewing place
Mm,
where I could play videos. Otherwise, I could
sure.
play some of the videos from my old camper that are online. This other guy did a stream on them, 3 streams.
Mm,
And that would have
mm.
been cool to show, but I don't have a remote laptop set up anywhere.
Oh, that sucks.
So
Yeah,
otherwise,
I don't.
I'd have those running in the background.
Yeah, I don't have any laptop. I sold mine and it was broken when I sold it to the guy. It was already busted up, and well, I shouldn't say busted up, but it was just really dysfunctional. And so I discounted it because we both turned it on right in front of each other. Now it's like, okay, you still want it or not? So I don't have a I'm like Mike Lindell. Speaking of my pillow, I only have my phone. My pillow, my phone. My phone is my only thing that I have. I don't have nothing else. So
Wow.
anything I use has to be all phone friendly. Yeah.
Oh, I did a lot of graphic stuff in the game I used to do. Well, I still kind of do it. I did a lot of photography. People build houses and decorate them. So I photographed all the rooms from the eye level view and I made slideshows. That's all on my YouTube channel.
Oh,
But
cool.
I do a lot of graphic stuff, so I have to have a computer.
Mm.
So I actually have 2 laptops. I have the one I use most of the time, which is a gaming one. It uses 135 watts an hour.
Oh
So
my
when it
God.
gets rowdy, I got to yank out the old one someone gave me and use that one because it's only 65 watts.
Oh my God. Jeez.
I got power. I have a power bank. You use what's there, and after it's gone, it's gone. And that's
Oh my God.
mostly what I have solar for. Is mostly for my laptop and maybe the rice
Ah,
cooker.
sure. I got you. I got you. Okay. All right. So I'll be looking to see when you'll be on next, or when that's going to be. Obviously I'm subscribed to your channel, but I might go on. If I go on, it'll probably be like tomorrow afternoon, something like that. So
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. So stay tuned, and yeah. Anyway, I hope you have a better day today than yesterday, because I know you
Yeah,
were bogged down yesterday.
the
So yeah,
sun is out, and I am able to
same
work.
here. Cool. Yeah, it's out here too. So yeah, just like yesterday. All right. So until next time, Wendy, thank you everyone for tuning in, watching her on YouTube. Until next time, everyone have a good first of the month day.
I'm trying to wave with the background. It makes
Oh,
these
I
wonky.
could see it. I could see